Chef, have the mic like that. Hold it.
No problem. It's close between us. Should be the difference between Arab and the children of Ishmael.
Arab and the children of.
An Arab is a broad meaning. Yeah, it has a broad meaning. It contains three categories of the people. Firstly, Arab who are originally Arabs, meaning originally from Bani Ya'rub, came from Yemen. Those original Arabs, yeah, those are the ones which are the descendants of Ya'rub. They said, or they call al-Qahtaniyin. They used to speak the Arabic language. They have their own Arabic customs. They have certain customs, which is the Arabs of nowadays. Yeah, those are the original Arabs. And from them they said there's something called al-Arab al-Ba'ida. Those are Arab al-Araba, the original Arabs. Al-Arab al-Ba'ida, those the people who are the vanished one. Some of the Arabs, they were destroyed, like the Thamud, the people of Salih alayhi salam, and the people of Lut, and those ones. It was said they were Arabs, but they were destroyed by God because of the evil doing that they have done. And the third category, Al-Arab al-Musta'ariba, those Arabs who became Arab. Those are the descendants of Ismail alayhi salam. When Ismail alayhi salam moved with his mother to live in Mecca, and they were alone, and then later when Zamzam water came, then a tribe from Bani Jurhum stayed and settled there, and they were Arabs, from the original Arabs, from Qahtani. And they settled, and then Ishmael learned the Arabic language from them, and he learned the custom from them, and he became like one of them. And his descendants, that's why is considered to be Arabs from that descendants of Ishmael. Does that clarify to you?
Because I'm a bit confused. Because when you look at the geographical location, right? You look at the geographical location of where today it's called Yemen, it's called Oman. You see a whole lot of different complexions going on in terms of color.
What is this related? That's not the color. It's not about the color.
No, I'm asking a question because
the Arabs is a mixed race.
It's a
mixed race.
So it's a mixed breed.
Yeah, it's a mixed race. Like not necessarily they are white, not necessarily they are black. They varies. But it's about, again, the Arab. Some of the scholars of them, they said, what is the meaning of the Arab? Does it mean people who speak Arabic, or people came from the lineage of the Arabs, or people who adapt the Arabs? That's why there are many tribes who are originally non-Arabs, like African tribes, like Persian tribes and things like that. And then they came and they adapted the customs of the Arabs, they speak the Arabic language, etc. And then they became like Arabs. Then those are considered part of them. So it's not about, it's a mixed race. It's a mixed, came from different.
It's a mixed race.
Mixed race, yes. Mixed races, you could say.
I'm just curious. If you look at today, Saudi Arabia, you find out that majority of the individuals there are more light-skinned. What happened?
It doesn't matter. So what's the problem?
No, but what happened in history? How come? Because if we check Oman, this is Yemen.
Okay.
Yemenites are pure black people.
No, Yemen, they're not pure black.
We can check. From Aden
there are many
to Yemen.
Yemenis
No, hold on. Boss, if you want me to speak, I will speak.
Yeah, by the way.
We can do
Yeah,
it.
Sorry.
You see, exactly, yeah. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
The Yemen are mixed race. They are not black.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is,
One second.
how are you going to define people from Morocco? Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, and Mauritania.
Going back to the point.
Hold on, brother. Are you going to tell me, because everyone in history knows Egyptians of antiquity are blacks. It was on time when the Ptolemaic dynasty conquered them. Then they started interbreeding with them and the Grecians and the Romans. When they took over the lands, then they started interbreeding. So that's why I'm asking you this very question.
Okay.
A similar pattern can be found even in where we call Hindustans or today India.
Let me tell you something. I'm trying to explain to you something. The scholars of Islam, they said, what is the meaning of the Arabs? They said people who adapt the customs of the Arabs. They speak the Arabic language. Then they are Arabs. This is what the people accept nowadays. Not necessarily.
Even in Somalia. Even Somalia is an Arabic.
Even Somalia is an Arabic. Even what we call it the Juzur al-Qamar. What do you call it? What do you call Juzur al-Qamar? You know
the Moonlands.
The Moonlands. Yeah, the Moon Islands. Yeah? The Moon Islands as well. They are considered to be Arabic because the Arabic language is, and we know that they speak Swahili as well. So the point is, anyone who accepts the Arabic customs and then they speak Arabic language, then nowadays they consider to be Arabs. So it's not about a race, a specific race. It's not about some people came from certain lineage. Related to the Yemenis are very mixed. They're mixed between black, they're mixed between Asian, they're mixed between different races. Yeah, not necessarily they came only from one race. The same thing the Omanis, they are mixed as well with black, with Indian, with Persian, with different things. So it's mixed. Always the Arab, they are mixed.
So,
the same thing. For example, I'm talking about this. Let's focus on the Arab Peninsula. The northern and the Arab Peninsula people, they were mixed as well with Romans. That's why you will find people in the northern, for example, in Jordan. We are Arabs in Jordan, and as well we are because some of you'll find, for example, some people are blonde, blue eyes, but yet they are Arabs because they mix. Because as I said to you, something is mixed. So the same thing. Not necessarily the Arabs. They are only have certain skin tone. So they have different things. You'll find, for example, nowadays, the King Abdulaziz, for example, his sons, he has 40 sons, 45 sons. Some of his sons are light skinned, some of his sons are dark skinned because their mother is dark. So these things happen. So the point is not about the skin or whatever or the tone. It's about because it's mixed.
What I'm trying to say is, are you telling me in no point in time in history that there was invasion on the land?
There were invasion on the land, and it was said as well, there was one Abyssinian king called Abraha al-Ashraf, tried to invade, who conquered Yemen at a certain point, and as well brought many Africans to that land, and as well literally killed as well many people as well. That includes this in Yemen, by the way. This in history happens. And because he was a Christian, he planned to destroy Kaaba, and he was planning to build Kaaba or Mecca in Yemen. So the pilgrimage, instead of going to Mecca, coming to his place, and it's better for the trade, etc. So he went and he brought elephant from Africa, and it wasn't known war with elephants in the past. And then they brought, and God has destroyed all of them. Yeah, and so these things happen. So there is a certain point, people from Abyssinia and different places, they invade inside and things. These things happen.
But when you say you try to bring Africans, what if you say Africa?
And as well Persian at certain point ruled Yemen. Persia ruled Yemen, and they imposed the same thing. Persian certain ruled.
Try to move him.
As well Persian ruled different places in area. Roman, they ruled as well northern Arab Peninsula. They ruled. So these things happen.
But what I'm trying to say, if you say you try to bring Africans or try to conquer, if you describe Africa, how would you describe it in terms of complexion?
Don't run away! You mean black, you mean? Huh? You mean black color?
No, I said Africa. Because if you say black,
Africa not necessarily black. If you want me to say this,
if you want to say black, we have even a whole lot of black Indians, which are even sometimes darker than myself.
Can I say something? I don't believe Africa necessarily is only black people, because I believe some white as well. How many white?
No. South Africa is invasion. 14, 13. It's a different story.
That's South Africa.
North Africa.
North Africa.
What I'm trying to say is,
if
you look at India, you look at Pakistan, you look at Sri Lanka, you look at Bangladesh, you look at even, let's say, Nepal.
By the way,
Thailand. No, I'm just coming in. It was through invasion by the so-called Caucasians, right? So the skin complexion is something that it baffles my mind. Because
by the way, even North Africa, because even it was ruled at a certain point by the barbarian, the Berber.
No, it's the Berbers are not. It wasn't ruled. The Berbers are the natives.
The Berbers, they were not black.
Yeah. Berbers are black people. They are Tuareg and Berber. For you to live in Morocco, you have to be a Berber Arab.
Berber is not black.
Please.
I'm from North Africa.
Yeah. So where? Algeria. So in Nigeria, hold on.
Berber, they're not black.
You can lecture me, but everyone knows.
Berber, by the way, Berber, they're not black.
Because hold on, when you go to the north, no. If you go in north or down, what you say, Upper Egypt, that's always. Wait, let me speak.
By the way, I have.
For the fact that you live in Nigeria,
brother, can I say something?
Is the truth.
Can I say something?
I live in Ghana, but I'm not from Ghana.
Can I say something? Listen.
He said Benny.
Israel.
No. You said Benny. Yemen. Yeah? The Yemenites used to be Benny. I'm a Benny Jew. I'm a Jew who lives in Ghana. My skin complexion doesn't mean nothing.
You're Jewish?
Okay. I'm not Jewish. Jew.
All right.
There's a difference.
Okay.
You can live in Algeria, doesn't mean.
Okay. By the way, I need to go. By the way, I need to go soon.
Okay.
But my point is to you. For us to know that we could have big debate about it. By the way, some of them they said even Carthage. They said was they black? Were they black or they white? people, they have these things. Even they found nowadays people who lived in Carthage, which is in Tunisia, which is during Hannibal and other things. They said he was more. He wasn't like the Romans. He wasn't white, and he wasn't black. He was kind of in the middle. As well, the Berber as well. They said because it's stone. You can bring, for example, the northern, the south Barbarian, the Berber. They are a bit darker. The northern one, they are a bit mixed. It's mixed. I don't know it's mixed. But that's not my point.
That is the European trade.
But I'm not here.
Because the people were conquered on the land.
I am not
and
here.
They became slaves
Listen,
on the land.
by the way, I'm not here to discuss any races.
What's your argument?
My argument.
I'm not
I just
here.
want to understand certain things.
Okay,
in
good.
terms of geographical location.
Hopefully that explains.
Why?
Anyway.
About politics, right?
Anyway.
Algerians, we are Berber.
Anyway, we have.
Original Berbers are black people.
Listen,
No, they're not necessarily. Not necessarily. Anyway, we have to finish. We have to conclude here. Thank you, my brother. May Allah reward you and bless you all. Thank you.
Quick ones. Not time, man, innit?
What's happening here?